Why do you think that I should pick you?
So I have, let's say, been enchanted.
Stop it now.
Enchanted by your eyes.
On today's show, one lady will date 5 guys in a quest to find out if they are there for her love or money.
Negate the allegations of Yoruba demons of your tribe in this scenario.
I for one already say I'm not Yoruba demon. Do I look like it?
I don't know. All of you are the same.
They'll all go on 5 minutes date with her to try to see if there's a connection between them, or they'll rather take the money. But they only get the money if she chooses them at the end of the show.
Why should I choose you?
Not to like favor tribe, but like we're both Igbo. So I mean,
Mamo. So you're not going to betray me? You're not here for the money?
Nah.
They're all saying the same thing.
Will these men try to play deceptive in order to win the cash prize, or will they actually find a connection with her? Let's find out who she chooses at the end on our premiere episode of our brand new show, Dates or Take. Thank you very much. You can now open your face and see.
When I opened my eyes, well, I wasn't overly disappointed. They're all really good looking.
she's very pretty. I won't even lie, she's extremely pretty.
God said when you see beautiful things, you have to appreciate.
Chidera,
Yes.
you have 5 amazing guys in front of you. The floor is yours. You already know what's at stake. Please pick carefully your first date.
So initially, when I saw Date or Take, I thought we were just going to be putting out our different takes out there. But then I got here and they were like, oh, there's money. But I was like, money? So that's why you guys were asking me.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if chemistry is something that is found in a few minutes. I'm someone that doesn't take risks on a norm, so I like the fact that this is very risky.
Please look at all of them and choose who you want to speak to first.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Round of applause for him, guys.
Deep in me, I just had a feeling that she was probably going to pick me first. We kind of met as briefly, so I was like, okay.
He wasn't smiling. I kept smiling at each of the guys, and he in particular refused to smile.
Hi.
Hi. I'm good.
Okay. My name is Somto.
Hi, Somto. Chidera.
You look lovely, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I love you at all.
Oh, thank you. When he started speaking, I was like, okay, this is a whole new different person. He was probably shy, but you know, he could be a liar. We don't know.
You guys, your 7 minutes starts now. Please have some fun.
So, yeah, my name is Somto. I'm a business analyst. I do enjoy films, watching series. I enjoy watching YouTube. YouTube is actually one of my favorite forms of media to consume. I enjoy raves and hope you'd enjoy raves too, so we can go have fun in some. And yeah.
Well, I also work a 9 to 5, but not in the conventional sense. I work remotely. I'm into digital marketing. Raves, I'm not a fan of.
Okay.
Neither am I closed-minded. Very open-minded. I've been in very weird situations that I normally would not place myself in, but I've always made the most of it.
Okay?
Thank you. So the first question says, what's the most Lagos thing that's ever happened to you?
I think it was when I was chased by a madman.
Wow.
So like, what would you say?
Well, I would say something very similar, but not by a madman, a masquerade. You know that Yaba bridge that climbs up? Yeah, so, yeah. It was a whole ass escapade just to get money, but second card.
Yeah.
It says, what is your favorite way to show affection? Good one.
I'm big on acts of service. I won't say I enjoy cooking, but when I'm with, someone that I like, I got you. So good. Get you this, I'll get you this one done for you. Or maybe if you're in a meeting, like you said, you work remotely, need me to help you do something while you're in a meeting, I can help you with that.
That's a very great love language. I wouldn't say I have a love language. I kind of embody everything. You mentioned something about, kitchen and cooking. So you're not interested in the traditionalist male mindset that most men have.
Yeah, I grew up in a household, my parents tend to be away from quite a while and they expect you obviously to learn how to cook. Let's say Sunday night, what would you say we would like to do if you were outside?
I don't go outside on Sundays. My Sundays are
For resting.
for resting.
I like
It's
that.
a terrifying work week ahead, and I like to go in mentally prepared, fully
the week.
prepared, physically rested.
So that means you say like you're very committed to your work.
Too much safe.
I love someone that's motivated, so it's not really a big deal for me.
All right, one last card. If you had a warning label, what would it say? Oh, something like I'm in danger.
I think it would go something like, sometimes it might seem I might be too laxed about certain things. I always feel that at the end of the day, man, problem different. So you can't start stressing right now for problem with different. At that point, you get to it and you clear it.
Well, I mean, if my friends would say, oh, Chidera had a warning label, it would be Chidera is overly dramatic. So,
Dramatic.
yeah.
I mean, the drama sense, it depends. Like, are you want to blow things out of proportion?
Oh, no. Just like overly dramatic in the sense of cartoonish, like, oh, yeah, very
I can be very
humorous.
cartoonish too.
Yeah.
There's something they call it, or where you just like have like small spasms of like, because I watch a lot of animation too. That's another thing about me. So like I tend to do voices of like certain characters sometimes. So yeah.
Guys don't necessarily like to be playful. They like to take things a little bit too seriously. So this was really fun, like seeing something that is peculiar to me and he said it boldly. I was like, that's cool.
Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Okay,
right.
let's see how it goes.
It's hard to say that, she would choose me because I need to see her conversation with the other guys, because obviously 7 minutes, you can still probably see some chemistry with the other guys in 7 minutes.
He looks very calm and chill, and that's the danger. So bad at discerning people, man. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm single.
Chidera, you've had your first date. Now, I will let you pick who you want to go on a date with next.
Out of everyone, he was the most differently dressed. So I was like, okay, he's next. Hello. Good.
It's Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
How are you? Chidera here.
Yes.
You look very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Like fringes does do something to me. I don't know. I currently resigned from my job as a production supervisor at a lubricant blending. Why do you understand?
I recently resigned to like 6 months ago.
Why do you
That
resign?
was the transition from 9 to 5 to remote.
market.
No, still marketing,
Okay, but like-
9 to 5, now remote. Anyone that has the courage to resign always has like a thumbs up from me, because it takes a lot of bravery and self-awareness to come to terms with that.
You want to pick a card?
Of course, certainly. What's your favorite song?
I mean, can you have like a favorite song?
Okay, what's your current recurring song on your playlist?
I listen to like a lot of artists, a lot of genre, like pop, rap, indies, blues. But I would say yesterday I was into rap. I was into D.S. Silas, Kendrick Lamar. So I don't have like a particular song that I like. I think I'm just in between. How about you?
The one song that I've currently been listening to, Joy by Ray. Yes.
Okay, this is from her new album.
Yes, from her new album.
Yeah,
Always
this
listening to
album
that
is
song.
something. What church do you attend?
CCI.
Like you guys are like a very Gen Z church. I mean, it's really cool. My sister goes there. I go there once, but I'm an Anglican. I mean, I like the whole structure and organization of that.
No, I get that. I used to be a Catholic before. So the next question is, what is the biggest red flag that you have ever ignored?
So you know when they say you cannot fix a person, I never believed. I'm like, no, you can work on somebody and you can. Oh my God. No, it was traumatizing. I was damaged. I was hurt. But if anything, I can remember that was very good about her. She was very pretty. She can cook. I like food. I can cook. She cooks like really, really well.
That one is a problem. Oh. I don't do that at all. In fact, I am very against it. I don't believe in ever stepping into your man's house until when. So if that's not the case, then you're not going to find me in the kitchen.
So how about you?
Gaslighting. I despise it. I don't
Okay,
like
it's
lies.
you ignored it. The other
I
person.
definitely did.
Yeah.
So in the last thing I was in, I don't call it a religion, so something. He tried to manipulate me and gaslight me and lie to me that I was the one that came onto him. Meanwhile, I was on my own.
So what would you say is like your ideal kind of relationship, like from your personal yardstick?
A person that is ideal to me, I would say, would be a believer. I'm not someone that's like into complexion. Of course, height is also a non-negotiable for me. You have to be taller than me. I'm not also someone that's necessarily into body type. I'm not everyone's body type.
Yeah.
Then you have to also be someone that is funny, because I consider myself very funny. So we have to tell each other jokes, laugh, have inside jokes of our own, work out depending on whatever type of workout you like to do, and eat well, eat healthy. Last card for you. What's your biggest ick in a first date conversation?
If the babe cannot like really explain herself, I don't know, I'll just feel like, do you even know what you're saying? So I'm worried.
Well, on the first date, if you're overly still into your ex, then why are you here? Before we get to a first date, definitely there has to be some kind of intellectual flow and synergy between us. I'm not going to sit on the first date with anybody that I cannot have conversations with on an intellectual basis. So
It was really, really nice to meet you. Like I said, fringes just threw me off. It was really nice to meet you.
yeah, you too, Daniel. He has quite a tiny voice. I do like men that have a little bit more of bass voices. So far, I'm still not sure.
Are you sure that you are subscribed to the channel? If you're not sure, just take a second to check. You may think you're subscribed, but you're not. Please, 500,000 subscribers is our goal this year. Help us get there. Now, let's get back into the show.
I honestly would have to go around the room to know exactly what my decision would be.
You've spoken to two guys. You're close to making a decision. Please, who would you like to speak to next?
Hi, Chidera.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. She's by spec actually, petite, light skin, cute face, cute smile, white teeth. She looks clean. I like her.
I noticed that of all the guys, he maintained the most eye contact. He has been looking at me and I'm like, okay, it's enough. I see you with my peripheral vision. Come forward.
So my name is Jeff.
Hi, Jeffrey. What do you do for a living?
I work in marketing, digital marketing to be precise.
Oh, really?
I heard you mention you work in marketing.
Yeah, I do.
So interesting.
Jeffrey, can I ask how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 30.
Oh, interesting. The age difference is a little bit much for me, but not too much. Okay, so the first question says that, do you think money is the most important thing in a relationship?
Definitely not. I think it's important, but it's not the most important thing.
What would you say is the most important thing in a relationship?
I believe the connection first. Like I need to join into one first of all, so we can discuss any like that.
I see.
With all the money in the world, there's no connection. You will just be acting film inside a relationship. You get, if I like you, that's the most important thing.
Money is very important. Why would I date you when you don't have money?
What's one thing that people always misunderstand about you?
That I'm proud. I used to get that a lot in secondary school.
So would you say you get that impression before or after conversation?
Definitely before. I have RBF.
Okay, what's that?
Resting bitch face. So it is
Evidently.
definitely before. They look at me and they're like, oh, this girl, she's not gonna be nice.
Do you think you're a nice person?
I'm a very... Ask people. Ask.
There's nobody here for me to ask. That's what I'm asking. All right.
Right. Do you believe in once a cheater, always a cheater? I'm one of those people that online, I scream burn them at the stake to men that cheat.
No, I do not. I believe that people change. Change is quite constant in reality and everywhere around us. I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater. But I think that the way you respond to how that cheating affected you or the person around you is a good sign of if it's somebody that can change or if they're just, like you said, you mentioned gaslight, so people gaslight you and then they're still who they are.
Cheating, for me, I don't
Deal breaker.
stand it. I don't condone it. I don't believe in it. I don't do it. So I don't expect you to do it as well. And I'm one of those people that likes to go into communication first. Why did you do it? Is there something that's lacking at home? Is it something that I did? Was there a certain level of frustration that made you seek solace in the arms of another woman rather than in me? If you cheat, you will leave.
Okay. Big gestures or small, consistent actions?
I like big gestures, but then I also do like small, consistent gestures as well.
So I like a bit of both. More of the small gestures. I'm quite shy. I don't really like big gestures because of the attention of it, but for my partner, I'll do that.
Do you mean social media attention?
Not all relationships go the way you want it to go. And then you've come out and done all these grand gestures and then the whole world is invested in what should have been for me and you. I'm not against it, I'm just careful of it.
Okay, that's fine. So, final question is, how do you handle heartbreak?
I think I've been heartbroken maybe once in my life.
Wow.
I'm not someone that runs away from confrontation. You can break my heart and I'll still come and ask you, like, let's just give me a conversation before you go. I'm not begging you, but like
Closure.
you get. Let me understand.
Okay.
What about you?
How do I handle heartbreak? Of course, I think the first step would be watching movies of other girls that have been heartbroken and them wondering why, and all these romantic comedy things, regular things that girls do, yeah. But then after that, that's the end. I'm over it.
So you're quick to move on.
I am so quick to move on. Oh my God! But I'm not quick to forget.
And that's time.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you today.
You too.
You look very beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Sitting there, he did not remove his eyes once. So that's a really good red flag. And I got to know his age now, so thank God.
She looks good. She's, like I said, she's my spec. If I can have that conversation, not bad. Because I think the conversation was good, but it was short. I don't know if she's going to pick me, but I think I would like her to pick me, to be honest, because I would want to pick her.
We're getting closer to making a decision. Chidera, you have 2 more guys to pick from. They all have dates or take cards with them. Keep that in context. They might decide to choose the date card or a take card. Please pick your next date.
Before he came up to me, he made zero eye contact, didn't even smile.
She's fine. It's fine, but she my spec. I can work with it. Hi, Shidera. I'm
Hi.
Chris. How are you
Chris.
doing?
I love your outfits.
Yeah, thank you. You look stunning, by the way.
Thank you.
Hope you don't mind if I stay a bit.
No, it's okay. He has a really nice looker, He's not bad at all to look at.
I think she actually had some good conversations before me, so I don't think I have that much of a chance. But then again, it's me.
What do you do?
I'm a product designer.
Interesting. Tech bro. Okay.
When you say tech pro, people think coding and stuff, but...
Oh, no, of course not. But then I could say that we do share some similarities because I also do graphic design as well.
Where are you from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Which side of Anambra?
Idemili.
I think this is the first time I'm hearing that side. Yeah, it's
I understand.
really...
We're very rare. What about you? What tribe are you from?
What tribe do you think I'm from?
Delta.
Delta.
Yeah.
Yoruba.
Interesting. The height threw me off. He said he's Yoruba. I don't know. My mother will not like that one.
So let's go into the cards then.
All right.
What's your biggest deal breakers in a relationship?
Definitely be lying. I hate lies.
So
Annoys
you've
me.
had people lie to you constantly?
Every time. I'm an optimist, so I do not like to see the bad side in people. I believe people are inherently good, even though they are inherently bad. So I think that's what allows me to, unfortunately, succumb to when men lie.
Fair. I think I also have this take where I say, if I'm going to probably put myself in a relationship with you, I definitely have to give you all my trust until you break the trust and give me a reason not to trust you. So I think that's a fair take.
So the next question says, do you think people can truly change or do they just become better at hiding? That's a good question.
Okay, so personally, I don't think people can really hide things. Now, you can try to hide, but then there's still underlying characters and underlying flaws that are always there.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with you. I would say they outgrow some certain traits and then they throw those traits away and then they imbibe good traits. I just had to maintain my cool, man, and sound like an intellectual somebody. I don't believe in that at all. You can never change. Don't ever be in a space where you think, oh, I can change him. Leave as soon as possible. For the hiding parts, they hide. Okay?
Yeah,
people
definitely
hide
they do.
a lot.
They
They
do.
lie and cheat and deceive and disappoint and gaslight.
I agree. It's the same thing, like I said. There are behaviors that, even if they try to hide, they still show up. So what would you say your red flag is?
I tend to be a little bit defensive. I wouldn't say defensive in like arguments. I despise false accusation and it comes off as defensive.
Okay. How do you feel about your partner having a best friend of the opposite sex?
Unapproved. I don't
Just like
like
that.
it. I don't want it. I don't want it anywhere near me. I personally don't have any male friends that are my best friends. I have close male friends, but they are platonic and that's the end of that. I'm not interested in competing with any girl. It's either me or it's her. Also, you didn't answer the red flag question.
You didn't ask me.
What's your red?
I would say I'm petty.
Petty.
Very
Wow.
So you could do something to me and it ticks me off and I just wait on it and just wait till I get my own time.
When we're talking about pettiness, does this include silent treatment and ghosting?
No. No, those are extreme.
Just wanted to confirm.
Those are extreme.
And that's time.
Okay.
Right, then.
It was nice talking to you, Chris. Lovely name.
Thank you.
There was some attraction there, okay? I don't like that. I'm very scared of him. Anybody I'm attracted to, I've always made wrong choices so far in life, so I'm very terrified. But yeah, I really enjoyed our conversation.
And finally, Chidera, the last but not the least, please welcome and call your final date.
I mean, it's cold. Should I offer you my hoodie? Are you feeling cold?
Oh, the first person to ask. But don't worry, it's fine.
good, right?
I'm a big girl. I can handle myself.
Everywhere is cold, and like nobody offered, and I'm like, I'm a man. Like I just cold, baby girl. You really have to like really go out of your way to try and stand out among everyone. So I did just that.
For him to offer, like plus side on the observation, bro. Thanks for observing.
My name is Saturn, by the way.
Your name is what?
Saturn, like the planet.
Saturn.
Yeah, Saturn.
Is that your full government name?
That's not my government name, but that's what I go by. I'm a 3D artist. I do fashion. I work with a bunch of studios. I watch a lot of sitcoms. I look for mostly the long ones, like 10, 11 seasons long sitcoms.
I know you like to smile a lot, so that just shows, yeah.
Yeah, I know, like I'm a funny person.
You like joy.
I'm just happy, man.
So what would you say is your favorite sitcom of all time?
Man,
Think
I said-
long and hard.
Well, I just finished rewatching Big Bang. I'm serious, so like,
It's nice to meet a fellow acolyte like you.
Miss Folk, I don't know how to do it.
Spark.
Pasinga. Yeah.
Okay, let's go into the questions
Yeah,
then.
I'm ready.
Do you find me attractive? Interesting.
I do.
Are you just saying that, or are you saying it because of the money?
I like what I see. I like what's in front of me. Like,
You're not too bad yourself. I'll give you that.
I'll
Sorry,
take it.
I can't rate you higher than that. You know.
she didn't want to say it, but she does find me attractive. When last did you cry?
I cry all the time. I'm a girl. I'm emotional. That's a lie, ladies. I'm sorry. It's just personal to me.
I'll say for me, the last time I cried, I was looking for a job. Like I had this drought of gigs. Then when it came, it was something substantial, and I was like, man. So like I was at my lowest at that point. So
You were overwhelmed. I like that. It shows that you're not against the whole men can cry thing, which is good. The next question says, what does your current FYP page consist of?
well, I'm a 3D artist, so aside from 3D stuff, I watch a lot of tech content. Then I love to watch reviews for shows that I just finished watching. YouTube.
I have trained my algorithm, thanks to my job, to always show me Christian-related content. On the other side, yes, sitcoms. Then, as a girl, fashion content.
When was the last time you went on a date?
That's a very good question. I don't think I've ever actually been on a date, like on a proper, actual date. Someone asked me.
I feel like it's weird a girl like us I've not been on a date because I feel like guys always offer.
I get it. Oh, okay. So are you someone that prefers to stay in, or are you more of a going out person?
The last time I went out myself was I went for a concert. I didn't want to go alone. So I bought 2 tickets. Okay, someone will have to go with me.
Yeah.
I just gave the ticket out to someone, like a friend of mine that knows someone that wants to go, and I had a good time.
What? No, I will not lie. I'm not a going out person. I used to be not a going out person. Something was always taking my day. And of course, in 2026, I made up my mind that I'm not gonna do that anymore. So I've started going out. Like this year, I traveled on my own.
Felt to me.
Ghana.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. Although the Ghana trip, my mom was there. So it was really nice to meet you, Saturn.
Yeah, it was
Not
fun.
your government name, but maybe I'll find out.
Code Saturn. I don't know. Alright. We connected on the basis of like sitcoms and like I don't want to sound overconfident, but like she would pick me because it felt like she laughed the most with me. We had a lot more things to bond over. I think the next close person is Somto.
Honestly, this has been very hard because it's almost like each of them have traits that I'm looking for in one singular person. This last person likes sitcoms. I love sitcoms. In fact, I was so happy that I didn't have to mention it because that's one of my quirks as a human being. And you mentioned the one that I'm currently watching right now. That's amazing.
Okay, Chidera, you've gone on a date with all the guys. This is a high-stake decision you're about to make. To help you solidify your decision, we'll give you a chance to go on a 2-minute interrogation with all of the guys. At this point, they most likely already know their decisions, so they might decide to lie and lead you on. But you have to discern through that and find out who's lying to your face. Your time starts now.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Hi, Chidera. Nice to meet you again.
I have just one question for you.
Okay.
Would you say that if money was not attached to this show right now, that there would be like some form of connection or chemistry between us?
If money was not attached, yes.
Okay. Why do you think that I should be here?
Dating me comes with a very, I won't say nosy, but a very intrigued mom. So my mom is very much in my life. Everything, she's basically my best friend. Things I share with her, I don't really share with others. Do you understand?
I can't say that I would fall in love from this. No, that cannot happen. So like, I think I like you, like I said, not to like favor tribe, but like we're both Igbo. So, I mean...
Mamo, what would be the most disappointing thing for you if you leave here today?
Well, I came here with an expectation of finding
Money.
somebody. Honestly, like when I saw the whole thing, date or take, so I didn't really know what the money was, anything. My mind was just like, oh man, mans have been single for a long time. It might be a chance to break my dry spell.
How old are you? I don't think I got that.
I'm 26.
Interesting.
Say interest.
Really, really young for your age, I tell you that. How do you want to negate the allegations of Yoruba demons of your tribe in this scenario?
So I for one always say I'm not Yoruba demon first. Do I look like it?
I don't know. All of you are the same. What's your relationship with money?
Me, I'm very money-minded. I won't even lie. Like anything I'm venturing into, if I'm going out, I want to think, how would this thing benefit me? Even as Igbo men are very money-minded, we like to take care of our women like very well. You say you attest to it that Igbo men take care of their women.
Woo me.
No comments.
You say no comments. No convincing, no persuasion.
I'm not going to try and persuade you. I do find you attractive, but I'm not going to audition.
Obviously, 7 minutes is not enough for chemistry to be built, but I believe that eye contact is a very good way to start. And I noticed that we have had like very good eye contact. I could be wrong.
I grew up in a Christian home. Because of that, I have this mentality towards dating in itself.
So you're not going to betray me? You're not here for the money?
Nah. If I decide I want to go on a date with you, I'm 100% in.
They're all saying the same thing.
That's time. That's why you need to figure out who's telling the lie and you need to utilize that time very well.
I'm 70% confident you're going to pick me because I think we spoke good.
I feel conflicted. On a scale of 1 to 10, my confidence of her picking me is like 6.5.
I feel yes, is going to pick me. Off the bat we do maintain good eye contact. Scale of 1 to 10, I would say 7, strong 7.
I'm feeling good. I think we had a nice conversation. I feel attracted to her. I think we had a connection. How confident? 8 over 10. Like, I'm optimistic.
To be honest, I don't think she's going to pick me because I don't know. I tried to vibe, but like maybe just from her, I just don't think it's feeling like that.
I think Samuel and Jeffrey, those two, I have my eyes on them. I'm looking at them.
So Somto, you've already gone on a date with Chidera. Now it's time to lock in your final decision. Do you want to go on a date with her, all sponsored on us, or would you rather take 300,000 naira? Remember, you only get the money if she chooses you as a love interest.
Is this binding?
I, in full mind and health, a sound mind.
I'm going to pick the...
Now, all the guys have locked in their decision. We will now be making a decision to find out if the person you eventually pick has decided to take the money or has decided to go on a sponsored date with you. So we are going to eliminate until we have the last guy standing. Firstly, before you start making your decision, give a grand speech to the guys.
So guys, whatever happens, no hard feelings, right? We came here with an open mind and we're leaving here with an open mind as well. I don't want to collect for 2026. My spirit is now like this. Yeah.
Okay, so Chidera, who would you be eliminating first based on your intuition? Make that decision now.
I don't like decisions. I usually take 2-3 days to make decisions, not 2-3 minutes. Everybody's just pretty much saying the same thing as all men do, just trying to deceive you. I'm just hoping that I don't disappoint my mother and all the other sisters on the internet. So the first person that unfortunately I will be eliminating is Daniel.
Why did you eliminate Daniel?
Other than the fact that, we did have like a lot of similarities, right? We shared like some interests. I think the whole cooking thing just threw me way off. Now, being with someone like that, right, is going to be a little bit more tasking. We might like have loggerheads about it and things like that. So yeah, I just wouldn't want that for you.
Thank you very much. So, Daniel has been eliminated. We will now reveal his decision if he decided to take a date with you or if he decided to take the money. Okay, pick up the card that you choose, hold it to your chest. In 3, 2, 1, reveal. You are safe. If you had chosen him to go on a date with, he would have walked away with the money.
I'm taking the money. Like I said, I don't think she's feeling me, so why would I risk dating her and then going on a date? So I'd rather just take the money and just be half-a.
So disappointed.
I mean, it's mutual, so like,
What do you have to say to her?
no, she's cool. Like I said, like, there's no problem, but nothing to say.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for Daniel as he leaves. You have good intuition. Did you suspect that he took the money?
Honestly, it was just like based on feelings, but I'm glad for this first round, I did not disappoint the sisterhood. Let's see if I can keep it going though.
Okay, you're going to eliminate another person now. Let's see if you eliminate someone that actually wants to go on a date with you, or if you get it to right spots on again and eliminate someone that wants the money. Now, the floor is yours. Who are you eliminating next?
The next person that I will be eliminating is... Oh, God. Chris.
Chris, you've been eliminated. We will reveal your card now, but before you reveal your card, why did you eliminate Chris?
No offense to Chris, yeah. There is definitely attraction, I would say. The reason why I eliminated Chris is actually because there is attraction. I have made horrible mistakes in the past, thinking that attraction was enough. I just don't think that my senses of attraction and good person are working for each other, and I don't want to make that same mistake again. Other than that, you're a really cool person. I think you're really good looking. Definitely there is attraction, but for the safety of my sanity, I just have to go with intuition.
Do you think he took the money or he took the date?
Honestly, based on our second conversation, I would say he probably took the date and not the money.
So you believe he took the date, but you still want to eliminate him either way?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to see Chris' decision now in 3, 2, 1, reveal. He took the money.
If this was like a real life scenario, I'll probably be on my bed with cookies and ice cream, wondering whether I'm the problem.
I don't think I'm ready to commit to a relationship. I actually think she's would be a nice person to get to know and probably someone I could go on a date with, take into a serious relationship, but do I want to do that? Nah.
For shame, Chris, for shame. But I mean, I kind of like called it, right? There was attraction, but then there was also this sort of like distancing. He barely makes eye contact. Like, he's just sitting there, I don't know, like, but yeah, no hard feelings. Like I said, super good looking.
I would say there was actually connections when it comes to values. I would have very much gone for the date actually, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to commit fully. And that's why I just took the money, because I'm not in the ed space. And especially, you look like you demand a lot.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for Chris. Okay, 2 down, and 2 of them took the money. Did all of them take the money?
Be like, see.
Chidera, who will you be eliminating next?
The next person that I will be eliminating is... Oh my God. Saturn.
Why are you eliminating him?
Saturn, I think you're a really sweet person. I love the fact that you're smiling a lot because I love joy. I like smiling. But then You see the way I'm yapping? Yeah. I noticed that you love to talk a lot as well. I like guys that listen because I talk a lot.
Okay, do you think he took the money or do you think he took the date?
I would say maybe he took the money. Probably he didn't feel much of a connection. We most likely connected based on the fact that we enjoy sitcoms a lot. But I think maybe because we didn't share any other connection other than that, he may have chosen the other one.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Mommy, I hope I'm doing you proud because I don't know, man.
I would love to go on a date with her, right? But I feel like if we start dating, there's a high chance of me finding someone else more attractive than her. Going on a date with her would be nice, but beyond that, I can't say it's going to be a strong relationship.
Like I said, we only connected on Big Bang Theory. Every other thing was sort of like a miss.
But you don't sound disappointed, like you expected it.
Oh, no. He was very gentlemanly and, out of everybody, he's the only person that offered me a jacket. Shows that he cares, so I don't know.
Okay, why did you take the money instead of the date with her?
Like I said, there's not enough foundation to really base the relationship off of, and that's just it.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for him. As he leaves the set.
It's only Jesus that assisted me because I can't. Like I said, my spirit of discernment is so low, so I was very nervous during the whole thing.
We have 2 people left. You're going to make one final decision on who to eliminate, and the last person sitting here is who you've chosen for today's show. Are we going to have 5 over 5 of everybody taking the money? That would be a very bad image on men.
On them, right? Not on me. Cool.
Okay, Chidera, who would you be eliminating next and why?
Oh my God. Somto, I didn't ask you how old you are. How old are you?
You already asked me, but I'm 26.
26. Yes, I remember. What state are you from?
Delta.
Oh God. And what state are you from?
Edu.
Oh God. The 2 ones that broke my heart recently. Jesus. Okay, one final question I would say is, what question were you expecting me to ask today that you didn't hear from me? To either of you. Yeah, let's start with Somto.
I think we kind of touched on everything, but I was expecting you to ask, not necessarily hobbies, but interests you would be willing to indulge in. Do you understand?
And I didn't ask that.
Yeah.
So I did not have any expectations. I just wanted to have a conversation and see where that was going to.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hopefully she picks me. If she doesn't pick me, I mean, it's cool. Like I said in there, I'm very laxed about everything. Do you understand? So you can't be everyone's type at the end of the day.
Chidera, final decision. Who would you be eliminating and who will be the last man sitting?
This might be a completely wrong decision, but I think that for the next person, I would like to eliminate, Holy Spirit, guide me, baby Jesus. Somto.
Somto, you have been eliminated.
We have a lot of interests, right? There's synergy, there's definitely attraction, there's definitely some semblance of a connection. But then in this second interview, he said some things that really made me have question marks about him. Not judging the relationship that you have with your family, by the way. I love it. I love men that are really family oriented. But then you said your mom is like your best friend. It raises concerns. Are you too interested in your mommy's opinions? Like, she takes one look at me and she's like, I don't like this girl, and that's it. I have insecurities that I can't chase away, and it might take a while before you take those insecurities away. I just have to protect my interests for now.
Thank you very much. So, my next question, do you think Somto took the money or do you think Somto took the date?
Honestly, I have no idea. We really connected. Like, I kind of like him. He's a cool person, yeah? I'm thinking maybe he chose to take the money.
Okay, we'll find out now. In 3, 2, 1, reveal.
No, my God.
I feel there's still lots to talk about. I actually see her as an interesting person.
I feel awful, terrible. But like I said, yeah, I'm just not comfortable with it. If it was just the sister, best friend, completely different conversation. But he said the mom, that's a lot.
Thank you. So, Somto, how do you feel about this? And what do you have to say to Chidera?
First off, I said from the get-go, like, I tell my mom things, but it doesn't necessarily mean I take her opinions. She just has 2 children, so I might as well just tell her things I might be struggling with. I do understand where you're coming from, but yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Somto. Round of applause for Somto, please. Now, you've chosen Jeffrey. It's going to be very devastating if you eliminate all these guys just to pick the guy who doesn't want to date with you and wants the money. Have you made the wrong decision or not? Did he steal the money or not? We're going to find out now. So, why is Jeffrey the last man standing?
Well, I mean, we did have like a lot of similarities as well. I love the fact that he has maintained eye contact since when he sat down. That's crazy. He may not know I'm seeing it. I have fantastic peripheral vision. I can see it. There's also the age difference as well, right up my alley.
Do you think he took the money or do you think he took a date with you?
Edo boys, oh Father Lord, I haven't had good experience with Edo at all. If he went with the money, I wouldn't be surprised.
What are you looking on?
I'm gonna say he's a good guy. He probably took the dates based on the eye contact.
Okay, let's find out if he's the greatest player in the first episode of this show. Please, Jeffrey, head to the seats. Thank you. Okay, if the light turns red, it means Jeffrey took the money. But if the lights above you turns green, it means Jeffrey wants to go on a date with you. Any final words you guys want to say to each other?
No.
Okay, in 3,
Flip the tape.
2,
Yeah, look at me. You're so nice too.
1.
I'm sorry.
Light.
Oh, there's no color. Oh, how adorable.
Congratulations! You picked the right guy.
So I find her interesting. She seems like a very smart person. Like I mentioned earlier that she's physically my spec, but that's one aspect of it. I would just like to explore more and have more conversations. I don't think that this conversation is enough for me to determine that I like this person, but I think it's interesting enough for me to want to have further conversations.
So I actually thought you had actually missed a chance of faking date because I didn't expect Jeff to pick dates too. I'm happy for her though.
Can I get a hug?
Side.
That's fine.
Okay.
You spoke a lot about lying and gaslighting. Is that something that has been a recurrent experience for you?
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
The last person that was Edo, around the same age as well. That was last year. It was terrible. Strung me along for like 4 months and he never committed, never said, oh, I like you, never said I'm attracted to you, nothing. It was one of the worst things I had to come to terms with as a woman. Since then, I've kind of like said, Edo men, me and them are like this. And it's crazy because I really like Edo culture. I feel like Edo and Igbo, we have like a lot of similarities. It was devastating. Like I said, I'm optimistic. I like to see the good in people.
Where are you guys going to go for these dates? All on cruise, 100%.
I'm not a restaurant person.
Neither am I, to be
despise
honest.
this
I'm
as a
more of
first
an
date.
activity person.
Yes. Honestly, like I'm not used to going out.
For me, the beach is always a go-to. I like to just be where I can sit and relax.
Child.
I also
Hydrophobic.
really,
The ocean has tried to devour me 4 times.
if I was the ocean, I'll try to devour you too. So I mean, so if it's something that you're interested in, I would say, judging from what you said and judging from what I like, I would say something more of an activity situation, not just sit down and eat. Something that we can get to see other sides of each other that would naturally not come out in a sit-down conversation.
Yeah,
So
I
maybe
mean,
physical
exactly.
games, stuff like that. When's
One
your
of the
birthday?
best, November 27th.
On November 17th.
No,
For
that is crazy.
10 days apart, so I won't forget.
Okay, have you guys locked in on a decision?
Yes.
Somewhat.
Okay,
Something.
thank you very much. Round of applause, everybody, please. Walk her out, hold her hands.
One thing I liked about our finalization of the date was the fact that he kept on wanting to bring me into his own world and asked whether I also enjoy those things too.
I often get that impression that, oh, maybe I'm a playboy or that kind of thing. So it wasn't really surprising that it came out that way.
I wasn't surprised that she booted me first. There was just no connection, and that was just it.
For men who watch this video, I think we have to be truthful to ourselves. Know what you want, know what it is you are coming for.
I mean, going for the dates when you aren't necessarily feeling the person wouldn't really amount to anything. So might as well just go for the money since that's involved, as opposed to wasting the person's time.